Have you ever felt like you're putting in all your effort but nothing is moving forward? Have you found yourself stuck in the same place, watching opportunities pass by, wondering why success seems just out of reach? You're not alone. So many people work hard every day only to feel like they're running in place. But here's the truth. It's not about working harder, it's about thinking differently. Today marks the day you unlock a new mindset, a mindset that has propelled the wealthiest and most successful individuals to their highest achievements. What if everything you thought you knew about success was wrong? What if the key to building real wealth wasn't about grinding harder, but about understanding how to think like a millionaire? I'm here to guide you through the strategies, principles, and mindset shifts that can unlock your path to financial freedom. This isn't just another pep talk. This is about changing how you think, how you approach challenges, and how you start building the life you deserve. If you're ready to break free from feeling stuck and start moving towards success, this is your moment. Let's begin. Does it feel like success is just out of reach, no matter how hard you try? You wake up every day with the best intentions, but by the end of the week, you're still standing in the same spot. The frustration builds up as you try and try but see little to no results, and with each passing day, the doubt creeps in. Is this even worth it? We all experience this feeling of being stuck at some point in life. Whether it's in business, relationships, or personal growth, it feels like you're giving your all, yet nothing is changing. The bills keep coming, your dreams keep feeling out of reach, and your efforts just don't seem to get the traction they deserve. But here's the kicker. This feeling of being stuck is not permanent, it's just a signal that something in your approach needs to shift. So let me ask you, what if the reason you're stuck isn't because you're not working hard enough, but because you're not thinking differently enough? It's time to break free from that cycle. Let's shift your perspective and get you out of this rut for good. What if the only thing standing between you and financial freedom is how you think about wealth? What if success wasn't just about working harder, but about working smarter? Millionaires aren't necessarily the hardest workers, they're the smartest workers, and they all have one thing in common, a powerful mindset that drives them forward no matter the obstacles. Success starts in the mind. It starts with believing that wealth is not just for the lucky few or the privileged, but for anyone who learns to think and act like a millionaire. You've heard about the rich getting richer, but what you might not know is that they don't rely on luck. They rely on strategies that anyone can adopt. Millionaires know that building wealth isn't just about earning more money, but about developing the right mindset and making the right decisions every step of the way. This speech isn't about some magical formula. It's about sharing what millionaires know that you can start doing today, the mindset shift that will change everything. Ready to learn the secrets? This isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter and thinking like a millionaire. How do millionaires do it? How do they break through barriers and get ahead while others are stuck? The answer is in their mindset. They don't just work harder, they think differently. When the average person is thinking, I just need to work more hours, millionaires are asking, how can I leverage my time and resources to get the most results? It's about making smart decisions with your time, energy, and focus. They're not working 80-hour weeks just for the sake of it. They're creating systems, setting priorities, and taking action that gets them closer to their goals faster. The reality is that anyone can shift their thinking and adopt these strategies. It's not about grinding endlessly. It's about using your brain, planning your moves, and executing smart strategies. Today we're going to talk about how you can start thinking differently and unlocking your millionaire potential. Do you truly believe that you can become a millionaire? I'm not asking if you want it. Many people want it. I'm asking if you genuinely believe you can achieve it. There's a huge difference. The foundation of success is belief. Millionaires have a belief in themselves that is unshakable. They believe they can find a way no matter what. They don't waste time wondering if it's possible. They know it is. If you don't believe you can, you're already defeated before you even start. Your belief shapes your reality. When you believe in your own abilities, you attract opportunities, you push through obstacles, and you never give up. You start to see the world as full of possibilities, not roadblocks. Think about this. Every successful person you know has faced challenges, but they didn't let those challenges define them. They believed in their ability to overcome, and that belief made all the difference. Your beliefs shape the actions you take, and your actions determine your outcomes. If you want to become a millionaire, you must first believe you can be one. Start by identifying and challenging any self-doubt you carry. Replace it with the belief that success is not only possible, it's inevitable if you keep pushing forward. Opportunity is everywhere, but how often do you catch it? Too often, people get caught up in problems, in what isn't working, in what's wrong. They see every hurdle as a dead end, and in doing so, they close the door to possibility. Millionaires, on the other hand, focus on opportunities, not obstacles. They see problems as stepping stones. They're not afraid of failure because they know every failure is an investment in their future. Opportunity is like the wind. You have to be ready to catch it when it blows. And trust me, it will blow. The question is, will you be ready? Life isn't about avoiding problems. It's about being able to see the opportunities that rise from those problems. Setbacks are not assigned to stop. They're assigned to learn, to grow, to adjust, and to keep going. It's in the most difficult times that your greatest lessons will be learned. Start shifting your mindset today. Reframe your challenges as opportunities for growth. Look at every obstacle as something that's helping you get closer to your goals. Because when you focus on the possibilities, you create your own path to success. The way you think today will shape your tomorrow. Millionaires don't think in the short term, they think in the long term. They understand the value of delayed gratification. While others rush for quick rewards, millionaires are playing the long game, building something that lasts. Your financial future is a garden. You must plant seeds today to harvest tomorrow. You may not see the fruits of your labor right away, but every action, every step you take toward your financial goals is a seed in the ground. These small steps consistently taken will compound and grow over time. If you want to build lasting wealth, you have to be willing to sacrifice short-term pleasure for long-term gain. Ask yourself this: are you willing to invest in your future, even if it means making sacrifices today? It's easy to focus on what you want right now, but remember, what you do today will determine where you'll be tomorrow. Don't be fooled by the easy rewards of the present moment. Invest in yourself, in your future, and in your long-term goals. It's not enough to just dream about wealth. You must align your mindset with wealth creation. Millionaires think in a way that leads them to take daily, consistent actions that build their fortune. The way you think about money and success directly impacts your actions, and those actions lead to your results. Your thoughts become your actions, and your actions become your results. If you think scarcity, you'll act in ways that keep you stuck. If you think abundance, you'll act in ways that attract opportunity. Every small, smart decision you make today is a step closer to your wealth. Success doesn't happen overnight, but it happens if you are consistent in your thinking and action. If you want to create wealth, you must first transform your mindset. Your beliefs, your focus on opportunities, your long-term vision, all of these will shape your financial future. The only question left is, are you ready to think and act like a millionaire? Time is your most valuable asset. Once it's gone, you can never get it back. Yet, too many people squander it day by day, hour by hour, on things that won't move them closer to their goals. Ask yourself this: are you wasting your most valuable asset, your time? The reality is, every second you waste is a second you'll never get back. Millionaires understand this truth, and that's why they treat time like gold. They use it wisely, prioritizing what matters most to build their wealth and success. Let me remind you, time doesn't wait for anyone. The clock is ticking, and the question is, what are you doing with it? Are you investing your time in things that will propel you forward, or are you letting it slip away on distractions? Take a step back and evaluate how you're spending your time today. Is it moving you closer to the life you want? If not, it's time to make a change. Start today by using every minute wisely, because once it's gone forever. Are you working for your money, or is your money working for you? Too often, people get caught in the trap of being busy, thinking that if they work harder, they'll get ahead. But being busy isn't the same as being productive. Millionaires know the difference. They don't spend their time pushing boulders uphill. They find a way to roll them effortlessly. They focus on high-leverage tasks, the ones that make the biggest impact on their success. Think about this. Working hard is like pushing a boulder uphill. It's exhausting, and progress is slow. But working smart? It's about finding a way to roll that boulder with ease, using the right tools, the right strategy, and the right mindset. Your time is limited, so focus on what really moves the needle. Prioritize the tasks that directly bring you closer to your goals and eliminate anything that doesn't. Ask yourself, are you making your time work for you, or are you just busy? Millionaires don't waste time on the small stuff. They focus on the big, impactful tasks that will change everything. Here's the truth: you can't do everything on your own. Even the most successful people know that. They've built teams, surrounded themselves with the right people, and delegated tasks that don't require their direct involvement. Millionaires know that they're only as successful as the team they surround themselves with. If you're doing everything yourself, you're limiting your potential. Think about it. Every time you take on something that someone else could do, you're losing valuable time that could be spent working on what you do best. Delegation is key to growth. Find the people who can help you, the experts in areas where you're not. Give them the tasks that hold you back and focus on what drives your success. By mastering the art of delegation, you free up your time and you amplify your impact. Now let's talk about resources. Time is one, but there's also your money, skills, and network. Millionaires don't just use their time wisely, they optimize all their resources. They understand that success isn't about working endlessly for small rewards, it's about working smarter, using what they have to get the biggest returns. The best use of resources isn't about working harder, it's about using what you have in the most efficient way. Look at your resources. How are you using them? Are you maximizing their potential? Are you leveraging your skills, your money, your connections to create wealth? Or are you letting them sit idle? Millionaires know how to make their resources work for them. You need to do the same. Take a hard look at what you have and ask yourself, are you using it to its fullest potential? It's time to stop working endlessly for small results. Instead, work strategically with what you've got to create big outcomes. Start today. Time doesn't wait for anyone, and neither should you. Start working smarter, delegating more, and optimizing your resources. You have everything you need to succeed. Now it's time to put it to work. Have you ever found yourself working tirelessly, thinking that a bigger paycheck or a fatter bank account will be your ticket to success? Or perhaps you've been trapped in the endless chase for more, believing that money itself is the ultimate goal? Well, it's time for a shift. Today we're going to unravel the truth about money, wealth, and the power of financial intelligence. This isn't just about making money, it's about understanding it, using it wisely, and ultimately mastering it to build a life of freedom and fulfillment. Too many people are chasing money without understanding how to make it work for them. But the wealthy, they don't chase money. They use it. They turn it into opportunities, assets, and multiple streams of income that continue to grow over time. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how you can begin to transform your relationship with money, elevate your financial intelligence, and create wealth that lasts. This isn't about getting rich quick. It's about building a solid, long-term foundation for your financial future. Get ready, because this could change everything. Let's get one thing clear. Money is not the goal. Money is a tool. When you see money as a tool, it changes everything. It's no longer about how much you make, but about how well you manage it. Millionaires don't view money as a measure of success. They view it as a means to create opportunities, to grow, to expand their reach, and ultimately to give them the freedom to live life on their terms. Think about it. How many of us have learned to use money effectively? How many of us truly understand how to make money work for us instead of working for it? We spend so much time chasing a paycheck, yet never stop to learn about how money operates, how investments work, and how to use money to create wealth. When you understand money, it no longer controls you. You control it. It's no longer something that you are desperate to chase. It becomes something that you use to fund your dreams, to create opportunities, to make your life easier. The difference is powerful. So I challenge you today, stop chasing money. Start learning about it. Start investing in your financial education. Get to know the ins and outs of how money works and how you can use it to your advantage. When you do, you'll be amazed at how quickly your financial life will change. Let me tell you something. Wealth is built on multiple pillars. If you're relying on just one source of income, you're playing a dangerous game. Millionaires know this better than anyone. They don't put all their eggs in one basket. They build multiple streams of income, ensuring that no matter what happens, they've got money flowing in from different directions. Think of your income like a river. If you only have one stream feeding into that river, it will eventually run dry. But if you have multiple streams, that river will become a flood. More income, more opportunities, more security. That's the mindset you need to adopt. What steps can you take today to begin building more than one stream of income? Maybe it's starting a side business, investing in real estate, or creating passive income sources. The key is to start small, but start today. Diversify. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Because the reality is, when one stream dries up, you need others to keep flowing. Here's a truth you need to understand. Saving alone will not make you wealthy. It's not enough to simply put money aside for a rainy day. If you want to build lasting wealth, you need to invest it. Millionaires don't just save, they invest. They put their money into assets that generate income, appreciate over time, and contribute to their long-term financial freedom. Ask yourself this: are you investing in your future or just saving for a rainy day? Saving is important, but it's not the same as investing. Saving is about preserving money, but investing is about growing it. It's about making your money work for you. Start small, but start today. Whether it's stocks, real estate, or building a business, the key is to get your money into assets that will appreciate or generate income over time. The more you invest, the more you're setting yourself up for financial freedom. Your investments will determine your future, so make sure they're working for you, not just sitting in a savings account. Let me tell you something. Financial intelligence is the difference between surviving and thriving. It's the difference between working hard your whole life and living life on your terms. Financial education isn't just for the rich. It's for anyone who wants to change their financial future. You have the power to master your money, but you can't do it without knowledge. Educating yourself about money, taxes, investments, and wealth-building strategies is key to taking control of your financial life. And don't think for a second that financial education is something only for the wealthy. It's for anyone who wants to change their financial future, who wants to stop working endlessly for a paycheck and start building wealth that lasts. Start with the basics. Read books, take online courses, attend seminars. But whatever you do, start today. Commit to investing in your financial knowledge. Every day that you delay it is a day you're missing out on the opportunities that financial education can open up for you. Because here's the thing, financial intelligence isn't just a nice to have, it's a must have. It's the key to your financial freedom. So commit to becoming financially literate. It's one of the most powerful decisions you can make for your future. Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a cycle, constantly hustling but never getting ahead? You've worked hard, maybe even sacrificed, but it seems like the results just aren't showing up. You've waited for that moment of luck, that external change to push you forward, but it never comes. What if I told you the key to breaking through is already within you? The truth is, your mindset is everything. It's not your circumstances, your past, or even your bank account that's holding you back. It's how you choose to think about yourself, your decisions, and the road ahead. Today, I'm going to show you how to unlock the power of your mind to start building the wealth and success you've always dreamed of. This isn't a pipe dream, it's a strategy, a mindset shift that starts right here, right now. Your future is waiting, but it's up to you to take control. Let's dive into how you can shift your mindset and change your life for good. Let me start by being blunt. Your life is the result of your decisions. The choices you've made, both big and small, have led you to where you are today. And here's the hard truth. No one is coming to save you. There's no one else to blame for where you are right now. Millionaires understand this better than anyone. They don't blame the economy, the government, or their circumstances. They take full responsibility for their lives, their actions, and their choices. That's right, your life is the result of your decisions. If you're unhappy with where you are, it's time to change the way you think, change the way you act, and take control of your future. The power to change your future lies in the decisions you make today. Successful people aren't waiting for external forces to shift. They're deciding, acting, and owning the results. They don't see setbacks as failures. They see them as stepping stones. Every challenge, every mistake is just a part of the process of growth. If you're tired of feeling like the victim of your circumstances, it's time to take responsibility. Your life is in your hands. The only question is, what are you going to do with it? Now let's talk about risk. Millionaires don't shy away from it. They embrace it. They understand that risk is an inevitable part of growth, of wealth creation. But here's the key, it's not about being reckless, it's about being calculated. There's a difference between strategic, informed risk and impulsive, uninformed risk. The successful know that every decision comes with uncertainty, but they also know how to make those decisions wisely. Think of life like a game of chess. Every move you make comes with risks, but the better your strategy, the more you can win. The key is not avoiding risk altogether. It's about understanding it, preparing for it, and taking smart, informed action in the face of uncertainty. You can't expect to build wealth by staying in your comfort zone. If you're too scared to take calculated risks, you'll never get to the next level. But it's not about diving in blindly. It's about getting comfortable with uncertainty and preparing yourself mentally and financially to navigate it. Here's your takeaway. It's not about avoiding risk. It's about making smart, informed decisions in the face of it. When you start viewing risk as a tool, not a threat, you'll unlock opportunities you never imagined. Let's get something straight. Failure is not the end. It's part of the journey. If you think successful people never fail, think again. Millionaires fail too, but what sets them apart is that they don't quit. They keep going. They understand that setbacks aren't obstacles, they're lessons. So let me ask you this. If you quit every time it gets hard, how will you ever succeed? The road to wealth and success is rarely a straight line. There are bumps, detours, and roadblocks along the way. But every time you fail and get back up, you're one step closer to success. The true secret to building wealth isn't about avoiding failure, it's about developing resilience, the ability to bounce back and keep moving forward no matter what. The next time you face a setback, don't see it as the end, see it as an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to keep pushing. Obstacles are not the end of the road, they are part of the process. Remember, every time you fail and keep going, you're one step closer to the success you want. Now, let's talk about the most important piece of the puzzle. Mindset. Your mindset is the foundation of your financial success. If you want to build wealth, you need to think like a millionaire. That means seeing opportunities where others see limitations, thinking big, and having a growth mindset. Your mindset shapes your reality. When you adopt a growth-oriented mindset, you begin to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than roadblocks. You stop seeing failure as a reflection of your abilities, and instead you see it as a lesson that will make you stronger. The good news is that you can change your mindset. It starts with adopting habits and perspectives that encourage growth. Shift from a fixed mindset where you believe your abilities are limited to a growth mindset where you believe that through effort and learning you can improve and achieve anything. Let me remind you, your wealth journey begins in your mind. Change your mindset and you'll change your life. When you start thinking like a millionaire, you'll begin to act like one. And when you act like one, success won't be far behind. The power to create wealth is within you, but it all starts with the way you think. So today, decide to think bigger, act smarter, and never stop growing. Your future self will thank you for it. Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a rut, unsure of how to break free and make real progress toward your goals? You've got big dreams, but no matter how hard you work, it feels like you're not getting closer to the life you want. It's frustrating, isn't it? But what if I told you that the answer doesn't lie in one big move or a sudden breakthrough? It's not about waiting for that perfect moment. It's about the small, consistent actions you take every single day. Today, I'm going to show you how building the right habits can completely transform your financial future. This isn't about quick fixes or empty motivation. It's about creating the daily routines and mindset that set you up for lasting success. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear could change the way you approach your journey toward wealth. Let me tell you something. Consistency is the key to long-term success. It's not about big, flashy moments or grand gestures. It's about what you do day in and day out, no matter how small those actions seem. Millionaires understand this truth deeply. They don't rely on one lucky break or a sudden windfall. Instead, they build habits that compound over time. Every decision, every small step adds up. Think of your habits like roots. The deeper they go, the higher you can grow. If you want to reach great heights, you need strong, consistent habits that keep you grounded and pushing forward. It's not the big leaps that get you there, it's the daily grind. Consistency doesn't mean perfection, it means showing up, even when you don't feel like it, even when you're tired, even when you think no one is watching. The most successful people are the ones who show up every day, even when they're facing challenges or feeling unmotivated. Remember, consistency is the key to long-term success. It's those small, repeated actions that will lead to massive rewards. So stop waiting for that perfect moment. Start today and take one small step in the right direction. Dreams are powerful, but dreams without action, they're just fantasies. Millionaires don't just dream, they turn their dreams into clear, actionable goals. They understand that setting a goal without a plan is like aiming at nothing. It's a wish, not a strategy. Setting goals is not just about writing down what you want. It's about making those goals specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Smart goals. When you break down your dreams into clear, actionable steps, you create a roadmap that guides you forward, step by step. But don't just focus on the big picture. Start small. Break those big goals down into manageable tasks. Each little task is a victory in itself and gets you closer to your bigger vision. Here's the truth. A millionaire doesn't build wealth overnight. They focus on achieving one small goal at a time, whether it's saving a set amount each month, learning a new skill, or meeting new people to build their network. Every goal, no matter how small, is part of the bigger picture. So take your dream, break it into smaller goals, and get to work. Your success will be built on these small steps, one at a time. Here's the real secret to wealth building: self-discipline. It's the bridge between setting goals and actually accomplishing them. Without discipline, all the dreams and goals in the world won't matter. You'll constantly be distracted, tempted by instant gratification, and never truly reach your potential. Are you willing to delay your desires today to reach your goals tomorrow? That's the question millionaires ask themselves. They resist the urge to splurge or take shortcuts, knowing that true wealth is built through long-term focus and consistency. Discipline is about making decisions today that will pay off tomorrow. It's saying no to distractions now so you can say yes to your bigger goals in the future. While others give in to the instant gratification of today, whether it's overspending, indulging in distractions, or procrastinating, millionaires stay focused on the bigger picture. They understand that every choice they make today shapes the success they'll see tomorrow. So if you want to achieve your goals, start practicing self-discipline. Stay committed to the process, even when it's hard. That's where real success lies. Now, let's dive into the specific habits that lead to wealth. It's not about luck or one-time opportunities. Wealth is created through consistent, productive habits that add up over time. Millionaires don't rely on sudden breakthroughs. They know that wealth is the result of habitual actions like saving, learning, and networking. The difference between those who achieve financial freedom and those who don't often comes down to the habits they build. While others might be waiting for their big break, the wealthy are working on their daily habits. They are saving, investing, learning new skills, and constantly improving themselves. Start with one small wealth-building habit. Maybe it's saving a portion of your income each month. Maybe it's reading or listening to something educational every day. Maybe it's dedicating time to building relationships and networking with like-minded individuals. No habit is too small. It's those small, consistent actions that create massive wealth over time. So make a commitment to build one habit today, just one, and stick to it. Over time, that one habit will compound into something much greater. Small habits compounded over time create massive wealth. The key is sticking with it day in and day out. No matter how small it seems, your future self will thank you for the habits you built today. Have you ever looked around and wondered why some people seem to effortlessly achieve their dreams while you're still struggling to make progress? Maybe you've been working hard, but something's still missing. What if I told you that the people you surround yourself with could be the game changer you've been waiting for? It's not just about what you know, it's about who you know and who supports you along the way. Today, I'm going to walk you through the power of networking and mentorship, two of the most powerful tools that successful people use to get ahead. I'll show you how the right relationships can accelerate your journey, help you avoid costly mistakes, and open doors you never knew existed. Stay with me because the people in your life could be the key to unlocking your greatest potential. Take a moment to think about the 5 people you spend the most time with. Who are they? Are they the type of people who challenge you to grow, or do they hold you back? The truth is, the people you surround yourself with have a direct impact on your success. Your circle determines your ceiling. Choose wisely. If you're surrounded by negative, complacent, or unambitious individuals, it will be harder for you to rise above. But if you surround yourself with people who inspire you, who push you to do better, and who challenge your thinking, you'll elevate yourself by association. The people you spend time with will shape your mindset and your future. So take a step back and honestly assess your relationships. Are they supporting your growth, or are they pulling you down? If you want to go far, you need to be intentional about who you allow into your circle. Seek out those who have what you aspire to, who think bigger, and who encourage you to step outside your comfort zone. When you surround yourself with the right people, you'll be amazed at how your potential starts to unfold. One of the quickest ways to fast-track your success is through mentorship. Let me tell you something. Mentorship is the shortcut to success. Millionaires know this. They don't try to figure everything out on their own. Instead, they learn from those who have already walked the path they want to take. A mentor can save you years of trial and error by showing you what works and what doesn't. They've already made the mistakes, learned the lessons, and figured out how to win. Why waste time making the same mistakes when you can learn from someone who's already been there? Imagine this. You want to build wealth, but you're starting from scratch. And wouldn't it be amazing to have someone who has already built the life you want guiding you through the process? That's the power of mentorship. A good mentor will challenge you, support you, and show you the ropes, allowing you to achieve things faster and with fewer setbacks. If you want to achieve success, find a mentor who has already achieved what you aspire to. Let them guide you, and don't be afraid to ask for their wisdom. Remember, mentorship isn't just advice, it's the shortcut to your success. Now, let's shift gears and talk about creating your own network. Millionaires don't just network for the sake of collecting business cards. They network strategically, focusing on building meaningful relationships that will add value to both parties. Your network is your net worth. Don't forget that. It's not about what you can get from others, but what you can give. Real, authentic connections are built on mutual respect, trust, and a willingness to help each other. When you build a network of people who are aligned with your goals, the opportunities begin to multiply. It's about creating win-win situations where everyone benefits. The right network will not only open doors, but will provide you with the support and resources you need to grow. Don't just attend events to collect names. Take the time to build real relationships with people who have the same drive, the same ambition, and the same commitment to success as you. These relationships will be the foundation upon which you can build a successful future. Now that you've built your network, it's time to put it to work. Networking isn't just about meeting new people, it's about leveraging those connections to create real opportunities. There is a big difference between passive networking and active. Strategic networking, successful people don't wait for opportunities to come to them. They go out and create them through their networks. Think about it. Every person you meet is a potential door to a new opportunity, whether it's a new job, a business partnership, or a collaboration that could skyrocket your success. But here's the key. You have to actively engage. Don't just collect business cards. Use those connections to move toward your goals. Reach out, build relationships, and see how you can collaborate. Ask yourself, how can I help this person? Because in doing so, you're also helping yourself. When you focus on giving value and being of service to others, opportunities will come back to you tenfold. Successful people don't wait for things to happen. They make them happen. They turn connections into action. The people in your network can open doors, but it's up to you to walk through them. Be proactive, be strategic, and most importantly, be patient. The more you put into your network, the more you'll get out of it. Your network is a powerful tool. Use it wisely, and you'll unlock opportunities you never thought possible. Have you ever found yourself standing at the edge, ready to take a leap, but something's holding you back? Maybe it's fear, maybe it's uncertainty, maybe you're waiting for the perfect moment to make your move. Let me tell you something. Waiting for the perfect moment is a trap. You're not going to find a flawless moment to start. The conditions will never be ideal. If you've been waiting for everything to align perfectly before taking action, you've been waiting too long. Today, we're going to talk about the most critical step to achieving success: taking action. Millionaires don't sit around waiting for things to be perfect. They take the first step even when the road is unclear. And that's exactly what you need to do. If you're tired of being stuck in place, if you want to see real change, then this is your turning point. Action is what turns dreams into reality. Stay with me, because this step is where everything changes. How many opportunities have you missed because you waited too long to act? How many times have you told yourself, I'll wait until I have everything in place, only to watch someone else take the chance you were too afraid to take? Millionaires don't wait for the perfect moment. They make the moment perfect with action. The cost of waiting for everything to align perfectly is high. In fact, waiting for perfection often means waiting forever. You'll never have all the answers, and conditions will never be ideal. If you keep waiting for the right time, you're just delaying your progress. Listen to me, start now. You don't need to have everything figured out before you take that first step. Don't wait until everything is perfect. Take action even when you're uncertain. It's in the doing, the movement, the progress that you will find clarity. Action breeds momentum, and momentum brings results. Stop overthinking and start moving. The world isn't waiting for you to be perfect. It's waiting for you to act. Here's the truth. Knowledge alone doesn't get you anywhere. If you think learning everything there is to know is the key to success, think again. Knowledge is only power when it's put to work. Millionaires understand this. They know that reading the books, attending the seminars, and gaining new skills is just the first part of the journey. But the real magic happens when they take what they know and turn it into action. Knowledge without action is like having a car without gas. It looks good, but it's not going anywhere. Successful people understand that every new thing they learn is just a tool for getting closer to their goals. They take what they learn and apply it immediately. They don't wait for the perfect time to put their knowledge into practice. If you have information, if you have a skill, put it to work today. Action fuels progress. It's time to stop learning without doing. Take what you know and start turning it into tangible results. The world will reward you for your efforts, not for your intentions. The time to act is now, not tomorrow, not next year, now. Millionaires don't wait for perfect conditions. They create their own opportunities by acting today. They understand the power of immediate action. If you keep putting off your dreams, telling yourself that one day you'll get to it, you'll find yourself stuck in the same place year after year. Listen, there is no ideal moment. There is no right time to take that first step. The moment for change is now. And if you're sitting there waiting for things to be perfect, you're just delaying your success. Every minute you wait is a minute you're not making progress. Start now, set a deadline for your first action. Don't wait until everything is aligned. Make a decision and take that first step. You'll be amazed at how things start to shift once you stop waiting and start doing. I'm going to leave you with this. The first step is the hardest, but it's the only way to start building the life you want. Don't let fear or perfectionism hold you back any longer. It doesn't matter how small that first step is, it matters that you take it. That first move might seem insignificant, but it's the foundation for everything else that comes after. I know you're capable of more. I know you have what it takes to succeed. But you can't do it if you're sitting on the sidelines waiting for things to be just right. The first step is the hardest, but it's the one that will change everything. It's the step that turns your dreams into reality. So what are you waiting for? Make the commitment, take the action, change your life. It's time to stop talking about what you want to do and start doing it. The moment for change is now. Take the first step today and watch your life begin to shift.